Many dumb neighbors think they can do whatever they want without ever facing consequences. But what happens when they try to harass the wrong guy? Here are some interesting cases, starting with this old woman who decided to use her neighbor's garden as a personal trash can. But her neighbor gave her exactly what she deserved.
This is your rubbish. Outside of our garden. Your fella tipped that outside of my garden last night.
Unlike the previous one, this couple felt so entitled that they thought dumping their trash right in front of their neighbor's house was acceptable. But the property owner gave them a huge reality check.
Why are you recording us?
Yeah, why are you?
Don't record us. Close the door.
This is the trashiest thing I've ever seen. Can you guys pick up all the trash?
I've ever seen. Close the door before he takes me a fuck.
Okay.
Bye. Bye, you stupid bitch. Dumb.
Look at y'all embarrassing yourself.
No, you're embarrassing yourself.
Look at this trash. Low lives. Fucking low lives.
Get the f on, you stupid white
Low
trash.
lives. Look at this.
Coked out
Me
fucking
trash.
piece of shit.
I'm trash.
Get the f
Look
away
at
from
you.
the car, you white coked
Look at
out
all this
fucking
trash.
cracker. Hurt your motherfucking feelings.
Sometimes these arrogant neighbors attack people for no reason, like this crazy woman who pepper sprayed a cable worker fixing lines for her neighbor. So he called the cops to get her the help she obviously needs.
Off my porch!
What the?
Off my porch!
What the?
Get off my porch! You hovering off my porch!
You just assaulted them.
I don't give a Get off my porch!
Don't go nowhere. I'm calling the police.
Call
I
him!
was on the second floor.
Call him!
This is my right, as an American.
While that woman was clearly crazy, meanwhile this man attacked his neighbor just because he and his wife didn't like him. But they picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Look at this.
Alright, cool.
Don't touch me. Oh, he just pushed me.
I'm so tired of your shit. Get the f out
Don't
of
touch
my
me.
fucking neighborhood.
Don't touch me.
Okay, we're not gonna shut
Get
that.
off
We're
it.
touch you.
Get
That's
off.
cool. I'm gonna make you. Okay, whatever.
You already touched me.
No, you said don't touch me.
You
I
already
touched you.
did. It's on video. You know it's on the video.
I do know.
Yeah. So you know
do
that I
know.
wasn't antagonizing
My
it.
brother is an attorney. I don't give a f.
You know that I wasn't
I don't
antagonizing
give a
it.
flying. You are a goddamn nuisance.
If that wasn't enough, this Karen followed a woman home and blocked her driveway just to cause trouble. But her victim didn't hold back.
What are you doing? Recording me? At my house? It says work from home plug. It's real easy to remember. Unless you're too old to remember. You too old to remember that?
Now you're insulting me.
You just called me a and walked in my yard.
You opened your potty mouth first, dear.
I live here. I can say whatever the I want. I'm also grown as Oh, okay.
Well, you don't drive like you are.
Girl, you are being this is the Karen moment. Like, seriously.
But some neighbors are so arrogant, they don't even listen when asked to move their car. So the property owner had to come up with a solution.
Folks, my car broke. My car broke down. Folks, my car broke down. Look.
Many of these neighbors think they own the world, but sometimes their strategy fails terribly, like these dumb neighbors who put property line dividers on a disputed property without a court order. But the owner knew her rights better than they did.
Call police.
That's fine. Call the police. Get out of my yard.
We're in the
The yard ends here.
No.
Get out of my yard. You can't do this. Hey, you cannot do this unless you have a court order. They already told you that, Leanne.
No,
They already told you that. They've been here 100 times. Y'all are in the middle of a crime. I'm not lying. The cop said that she has to take me to court.
I have.
Then why didn't they tell me when I told
Police
them we
over
were
here. Let's
coming?
get it settled, okay?
Ah, don't you touch. Hey, don't touch.
Girl, you better back the up. Get out of my yard.
Don't touch.
Get out of my yard.
I called him.
Did you call the police yet?
No.
I will. Do shit.
I will.
Go ahead.
But it's not as crazy as these arrogant neighbors who thought they could park on their neighbor's property because there was no one in the house, so he put her in her place.
This is private property. I've already tagged one car here. I tagged one of these cars. I don't know which one it was. One of these cars I've already tagged. I don't understand why anybody would do this.
I did not know about the private property thing. No one.
You think it's okay if I can park all my vehicles on your property?
If there's nobody in the house, if it's empty, yes. I don't give a.
I'm filming you, bro. You're on film.
We having problems at my house, bro.
I don't care. Get out of my face. You're on my property now. Now you're standing on my property. You're standing on my property right now.
What would you do if you were in his place? Comment below. While the previous ones were humbled, this lady tried intimidating her neighbor because he put a property divider on his own property. But her intimidation didn't even faze him one bit.
I keep telling him not to put these sticks up in my yard, and he keeps doing it, and I'm gonna keep pulling them down. I don't want holes in my fucking yard. Call him. Call him. Keep it out my yard. Keep him. You don't want me to throw him away.
It's my property.
Keep him out my yard.
And I don't want to see you step behind that
All
line.
right, get out my yard. You just told me it was okay when we stepped in your yard the other day, you lying.
Unlike the last Karen who just tried to move the property line, this one tried to take down her neighbor's fence without an outdated survey. So they educate her on how property lines work.
I'm telling you, if you end up on my property, I will defend it.
Yes.
You're on my property, buddy.
No, he's
I'm
not.
not.
No, he's not.
You haven't even
No,
proven
he's
to me
not.
that that's the
I don't
situation
have
yet.
to prove it.
Yes, you
have
do.
A survey. You have a survey, buddy.
So show me your survey.
My survey is out of date.
Oh,
Okay,
okay. Well,
so
then it doesn't.
you
You
can't
can't
move my
do
fence.
that. You have to get a new
It's just
survey.
as much mine as it is yours.
You have to get a new survey.
You have a survey.
No.
It doesn't matter if I have a survey.
No.
You don't have
You
one.
need one to move the fence.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
On my property.
No.
And then there's this arrogant man who was so bothered by the type of smoke coming out of his neighbor's chimney. But the neighbor's reply was so perfectly calm and logical, it made this guy look like a complete idiot.
Is that why you put poop on our garbage can handle?
Burn that Do you think you're the only motherfucker that burns around here? You guys should burn clean. Cause you burn so fucking much. You burn dirty, man. That's dirty. Look at that dirt coming out of there. It's only beginning for you, man. It's only fucking beginning for you. So you tell your dad, this is fucking coming down on you. We're not gonna take it, man. We're just not gonna take what the fuck you do.
You're just gonna wipe poop on our... You're just gonna wipe...
My house
You're just...
all closed up.
This is our garbage
I don't know
can.
what you're talking about poop.
Meanwhile, this man refused to clean up after his dog. But once he realized he was going to go viral, he changed his stance immediately.
You're not gonna clean after your dog?
What?
Your dog pooped right there.
No, I didn't come out.
What? It did. I saw it.
Okay.
I was recording and you just gotta leave it there?
Good.
That's not very nice. Don't you live in the neighborhood? You like your kids to play like that? That's my house that your dog pooped in front of. I'm gonna post this for the neighborhood.
But it's not as satisfying as watching these fly tippers get caught in the act while dumping trash in the middle of the street.
No, I'm recording you and I'm sending it to the police.
Okay.
Yeah.
Send the police.
Yeah, we'll send the police, mate. That's your car there, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It's alright, now get your number plate as well.
Very good guy.
Yes, very good, mate, very good.
You're a very good man.
Yes, I am.
Very good man.
Yeah, because I don't want people dumping rubbish in my f***ing street. Put it back in your f***ing car and get rid of it.
We know how crazy Karens can be, but even among Karens, this lady displays some really crazy behavior when she harassed her neighbor because she didn't like how he placed his trash can on his property.
You're gonna bring it in here or you're gonna put it out on the street. It's your choice. For a little unrespectful. I'll tell the cops. You refuse to follow orders.
Stop.
As soon as you get that off of my property, I will stop. Okay? And mess up the rest of your driveway.
Now you're on my property.
This is my property, hon. This is my property. You are still on my property.
But some Karens take it a step further and think they own the street. Like this dumb woman who called the cops because her neighbor parked in one of many open, non-reserved spots. But the cops weren't buying her nonsense.
It's totally different. It's public property. So if you want to take this to a lawyer, then by all means, I don't care. Go take it to a lawyer, okay? No crime has been committed. You guys need to get out of here. You can go in your car. You can go in your car. You can get your groceries, and we can stop this.
I need his phone number because I am going to talk to him.
I will give you my phone number.
There you go. If he wants to give you your phone number, then he can. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
And I really don't want to, but I'll give it to you for the sake of, look, we live in the same place. If we can't have good energy here, that's a bad thing.
I don't know you from Adam. You just got here from Massachusetts or wherever you're from, Maryland. I've lived here 15 years.
Okay.
You're a newbie here.
I moved here a few months ago.
I need your phone number.
Being a newbie has nothing to do with this.
While the previous one didn't get in serious trouble, this Karen got arrested after her terrible acting performance.
Put his hands on me like that and choke me and slam me on the ground, so you can take him away from my house now. He's not on this leash, so you can take him and leave. Or he can get his stuff and leave.
I think this is the second time y'all been here. Like,
I already know it.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
my kids are inside.
Yeah, because
This is the second time y'all been here. No,
So what? I mean,
she's crazy.
what took place today?
Nothing. She's crazy, dude, I'm telling you.
Something took place today.
She mad about something that got said yesterday. Her kid's bad. He's disrespectful to my kids. I said something to him. She's got mad. She starts hit me, scratching me.
He's got injuries you don't. All right. So you're gonna go to jail for battery, family violence, and cruelty to children.
While that Karen at least called the cops, some take matters into their own hands, like this entitled couple who tried to dictate where their neighbor could park in public, but they got absolutely shut down.
I see this letter on my car. I'm parked at my homeboy's crib and asked why. It's a public street. And she says she owns this parking spot. Because I knocked on the door.
Coming and knocking on my door and causing us problems. I don't know who this guy is, but he needs to leave my property.
I'm on the sidewalk. I'm a public.
My property.
I'm on public property.
You need to leave my property.
I can stay right here. This isn't. This is. Where's it saying this is property of?
28455 Hidden Hills right there.
That's your property.
That's my property.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Can you leave?
No, it's not.
You don't live here, sir.
It doesn't matter. I'm visiting. So do you do this for everyone that comes and visits?
No, but there's people parking in front of my house.
It doesn't matter.
Unlike the last one, this crazy woman tried to threaten her neighbor, even though no one was home.
Yeah, there's no one home right now.
That's not true.
No.
I saw you walk in the house.
Okay.
I need you to move your car because I have a tow truck coming in about 2 minutes. That's why I cleared the place in front of the car.
I'm pretty sure that there's
Please
no one at my
move
house
the
right now.
car. Is there any way you can get the car moved?
No, I'm sorry.
Is there any way you can get
right now?
Well, I need somebody to move the car. I just had it cleared.
Sorry. Ma'am, I did not know this
Please?
at the beginning of the morning. I am at
Please
work. Everyone in my
move
house.
the
I
car.
cannot. I am at work.
I'm gonna have them tow your car if you don't
If
get
you
somebody
have
here to
them tow
move
my
it.
Car, I will call the cops on you.
But it's not just Karens who act this way. Some people do even worse things, like this old clown who disturbed the entire neighborhood with his TV. Therefore, someone in his apartment block finally had enough.
Ah, look who it is.
Don't you dare touch me.
You want to make noise? I'll make noise too.
I didn't make any noise.
Oh, no?
I was asleep. It's 11 o'clock.
No, I heard noise upstairs. You want to bang? I'll bang as much as you want to bang, okay?
It is 11 o'clock. I am trying to sleep. I have work in the morning.
No, I don't believe that. No. Okay?
But if you thought that was crazy, wait till you see this Karen harass her neighbor for putting leaves on her parents' car, even though she had no actual evidence.
Are you here to verbally assault me too?
No one's verbally assaulting you.
She just
Those
spoke.
are my parents. What gives you the right to even do that? Harass my parents? They're two elderly people next door.
How did I
You know what?
harass
They
them?
were watching out for you guys when you first moved in. Why don't you have a little respect?
Did they
Nobody
see?
threw anything.
Are you kidding me?
Look at this disgusting
You see
thing.
this all over my car?
Nobody threw nothing. You threw
It was
on my
all
mother's
over my car this morning,
Listen,
and I get a
you
note.
dirty
So
you threw it all over
Please
my
get out of
mother's
my
car.
face. This is my home.
Stay
And if you
away
called the
from my
police?
Stay away from my parents.
Are you
You
gonna
hear me?
assault?
Most of the time, these Karens just don't have any work to do, so they harass innocent people for fun, like this one who totally assumed her neighbor had some illegal business.
In this property, I take pictures.
Two-party property? What does that mean?
Means you guys need to talk.
Excuse you? No one's doing a business.
That's illegally, and what you are doing is illegal business. You're doing illegal business. 4032.
What are you even talking about?
You're not welcome in this community. You are not welcome in this community.
What are you?
You're doing suspicious business in this property. You're doing multiple businesses. Get out of here. there.
While some neighbors just love being crazy, others don't understand privacy one bit. Like this couple who thought that opening and reading their neighbor's mail was actually doing her a favor.
I look crazy after y'all.
We have
open my
held your
packages.
packages out of courtesy, and you're not going to do filming.
She can film it.
I can film it.
Yeah, she can.
So,
she literally has permission.
This has been.
We hold your packages as a courtesy. They were
I don't want you to
accidentally
hold my
opened,
package.
but they get
I've
delivered.
asked you several times.
We don't.
Yes, and I've asked you several times to not hold my package. I've asked you. I've told.
What are we supposed to do?
No.
What are we supposed to do?
I did not call you a bitch.
But this dumb Karen took things a little further and asked this man to prove to her that he lived in the neighborhood. But instead, he stood his ground, which made her go absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I do.
No, right. I need you to remove yourself from the vehicle.
Call the police. I'm ready to talk to them.
You're not
Because you will then prove to them that you're supposed to be
to
here.
them, not
Yes.
to you. Not to you. So move.
Call them.
Why would I call the police on myself? You need to move.
No, I don't.
You're causing an unsafe situation and you're entrapping me from leaving. I cannot leave because
You
of
cannot prove to me that you belong here.
But few of these HOA clowns think they have authority over everything. Like this one, who cornered a man at the neighborhood lake, fully convinced he was trespassing while fishing.
I have a resident, or he says he's a resident, that he won't tell me his name, and he's being belligerent. And
I'm not being
wanting
belligerent.
to
I'm
obey-
talking nicely to you,
not
just
wanting
like you
to
are.
obey our HOA rules. I'm down at the pond speaking to him now.
Where
I
did
was
you even come
wondering
from?
Do you have a cell number for Brad? Well, I think they're already coming.
And what's that fine?
Don't know. We've never had to find anyone because
Perfect.
no one else has been as belligerent.
I'm not being belligerent. You came up and bothered me while I was practicing. You don't own this land. You can't trespass me. Now get out of my face.
No. May I?
Get out of my face.
Meanwhile, this dumb Karen went crazy on her neighbor just because they didn't have any decorations during Easter.
Listen, losers. Every single other house, I just walked around the whole block just inspecting everything, and all the other houses already have Easter decorations up, and you still have this freaking stupid wreath. That's so last season, and you have nothing Easter. I know my husband just told you that you have to decorate for every holiday. Like, I'll put your wreath back. I'm not a psychopath, but decorate for Easter already. It's a rule.
Unlike the previous HOA, this HOA president, who is obviously a Karen, thought she could scream at other members without facing consequences.
Crazy. You're very
Right? Oh my God. Who starts a meeting with such hostility?
elderly grandmother who served in the war.
What?
No, we will not refer to people as that. That is not who we are. Hello, everyone. My name is Frank. How are you this evening?
Not well, folks.
I am an interim board member.
Sometimes these clowns give themselves a huge reality check, just like in this case.
I can't control where the city puts it. It's trash. Oh, how about that? I got that on recording too. Sure did.
Really?
I did.
Some people are very disgusting, like these shameless men who thought they could bully their neighbor simply because she's a woman.
Because you don't live there. And it's not just unloading, because you're unloading now.
Can you move your phone from my face?
No.
Can you move your phone? I'm asking nicely. Do not record me. I'm asking nicely to move your phone.
If you're moving the car, I'll bring the van now.
You're evil, you know? You're just evil.
Can you move your car, please? You're blocking my drive.
Huh?
This is proof for the police that I've asked nicely and that you're refusing to move.
Look, I was far.
It's my driveway.
Where is your car? Move.
Please move your car.
But it doesn't end there, so don't subscribe unless you actually enjoy watching stupid neighbors get what they deserve.